Hello, my name is Doctress Neutopia. We are here to be part of this change of paradigm that so many people are involved with right now. It is so exciting to be alive right now because there are a lot of people that have tuned in to the need for deep change. We need to look in our hearts and find out how we need to change. And when we do that collectively, we realize that we have to change the way that we work. Work has been something that most people feel is a drudgery in our present industrial society. And there are a lot of people that are even out of work and they want it. They're not questioning anything about what they're doing or what kind of meaning the job has. They just want the work for money. And this is really the root of our problem. The evil that we face today in a capitalist society is that we're not embracing the cosmos within. This is an image from Kitt Peak. And when you are looking out at the universe at night and you see all of the stars, it is so awe-inspiring. And you're looking at this sense of the past when you look out into the cosmos. There was once a time when I was camping and I had to make my way in the dark back to my campsite. And when I did, I was sort of afraid, maybe the animals would come and gobble me up, or I might run into a snake, or whatever it was. And I got into my sleeping bag and I looked up at the cosmos, and it was so beautiful but overwhelming. And I thought, where am I ever going to find the answers to the problem of who am I and what should I be doing to serve humanity out there looking at the cosmos? So we can look out there and we're not finding the answers of who we are. We're seeing the beautiful alignment of stars, but it's not telling us what direction we should go. And how we find the answers of who we are is that we look within. And that camping trip, when I realized that I wasn't going to find the answers by looking at the cosmos and that I had to look within, it gave me a relief. My sense of fear vanished because I realized that the answers were within me. And that's the revolution that we're facing today, that inner transformation, inner love-evolution, because you can't find these answers without self-love directing you into your work in the new paradigm. In the industrial age, when we're forced to make a living in something that's actually killing us, like, for example, if you are a bomber working for the U.S. military, or if you are developing the drones that are going into foreign countries and bombing people. Those kind of jobs are killing us. And there are a lot of jobs like that. That's just one example. But jobs that are destroying the rainforest or destroying the ocean, overfishing, it goes on and on how because of the money system, it's destroying us. And then so much of the work today is not only exploiting nature, but exploiting each other. If you're exploiting nature, then the labor force is also going to find itself in an exploitative situation, in an alienated situation. And this is what Karl Marx was talking about workers being alienated from who they really are, because they're not doing their work within themselves. And so when we realize that we need this alignment with the inner and the outer worlds, then we have to look at how can we rebuild the world. And that's what I have devoted most of my life in doing, is to find that architectural blueprint we need to start building in a collective way that can liberate humanity and give us a new paradigm in which to frame work. So what I'm talking about is a new framework for work that allows for this paradigm shift to happen. So we go from one system to another global system of labor, the redefinition of work, and liberation. There is so much job dissatisfaction. I'm sure many really don't like their work. They're caught up in the rut of the 9 to 5, and so they continue in this work cycle that is destructive. And what this produces is not only unhappy people, but very unhealthy people, people that are overweight, they're rushing to work, they're on tons of caffeine to stay alert and in jobs that are boring. And so it is a mess to society when we do work that doesn't come from our hearts and souls, and which is the spiritual work of Gaia, of the planet, of making the unborn generations be born in a healthy culture.